So expanded form. We are stretching out the number. What are we doing?
Stretching out the number.
In a 3-digit number. You don't have to do this, you're just watching. We have the hundreds, the tens, and the ones. We have the hundreds, the tens, and the... When we do expanded form, we are stretching out that number. Focused right here. We are stretching out this number. Read this number to me.
243.
What is it?
243.
If I'm doing expanded form, I have 2 in the hundreds place, right? Plus 40 because I'm in the tens place, and I have 3 in the ones place. So this right here.
Would you please have first grade head to the cafeteria for your drill? First grade, please head towards the cafeteria. Thank you.
This is called expanded form. We're stretching out that number. Awesome. Thank you. Miss Claire, you put this in your book bag. Thank you, Harmony. Okay, so this is called what?
Expanded form.
Expanded form. We're stretching out a 3-digit number. And when we have a 3-digit number, we have the hundreds, we have the,
10.
and we have the,
1.
okay, so keep that in mind as we do this. All right, look at number 1. What is our number that we have on number 1? I need everybody focused, eyes up here, pencils in your hand, ready to answer questions, participate, raise your hand, ready to go. What number do we have in number 1? Yes, sir. Read that number.
350.
350. So we have a 3 in the hundreds place. So you're going to write 300. Write it on your paper. 300. Now, with expanded form, you put these plus signs, because if I add 200 plus 40 plus 3, this is what I get, 243, okay? So we're gonna put a little plus sign. How much do we have in the tens place? So that's the hundreds. How much do we have in the tens? Yes, ma'am. That's in the hundreds. How much do we have in the tens? That's the ones. Who can help her out? Yes, ma'am. We have 5, but it really represents 50 because it's in the tens. So 300 plus 50 plus, now how many do we have in the ones? 0. So 300 plus 50 plus 0 equals 350. That's all we're doing. We're taking the number and we're expanding the place value. Do you see that? Hundreds, tens, ones. I'm going to go ahead and put an H above the hundreds, a T above the tens, and an O above the ones. Why don't you go ahead and do that too so you can see it? Hundreds, tens, ones. All right, look at number 2. 999. How many do we have in the hundreds place? Ivy? 9. So we're going to write 900 plus, that's our hundreds place. How many do we have in the tens place, everybody? 90 in the tens place, plus, how many do we have in the ones place, everybody?
9.
Just 9. And I'm going to label those. Hundreds, tens, ones. So we had 999. We stretched it out. We're expanding the number. 999. Because if I really add all these together, it's going to give me the number 999. If I add all these together, it's going to give me the number 350. Okay, this is just a strategy so you know place value. Our next number, 570. How many do I have in the hundreds place? 500. So we're going to write 500. How many in the tens place? Everybody, how many in the tens? 70 in the tens place. Plus, how many in the ones place? None. So 570 equals 500 plus 70 plus 0. And that would give me 570. Thumbs up if you see the pattern that we're doing here. There should be a pattern. The hundreds have 2 zeros. The tens have 1 0. The ones are their own number. Yes, ma'am.
I'm getting ready to get that every now and more, 500 is for 670.
Uh-huh.
6 is always 600.
Good job.
Is 70.
So where they are and the number doesn't change, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then there's just, plus 670.
Good job. Yes. Question?
Can you slow down?
Comment? Nothing? You're good? Okay. All right, number 4, 671. 671. How many do we have in the hundreds place?
600
600.
plus
Then we put our plus. How many in the tens?
70.
70. How many in the ones?
1.
1. Boom. That's all you do. Separating place value. What are we separating?
Place value.
Place value, making it expanded form. What's this called?
Expanded form.
Expanded form. Here we go. 782. How many hundreds, everybody?
7.
Do I just put a 7 and a plus sign?
No.
Because I wouldn't know what place value that is, right? So I need my zeros. 700. How many tens?
80.
80. Can I just put an 8?
No.
Why?
Because you won't know what place value is.
I would think that's the ones, wouldn't I? Nope, that's 0.
Great. At this time, if you would please head towards the cafeteria for your drill practice. Thank you.
That 0 tells me that that's the tens place. How many ones do we have?
2.
2. That's all you do. Expanded form. We'll finish these together. Here we go. 902. How many in the hundreds? Everybody.
900.
900. Uh-oh. How many in the tens?
0.
So you put a 0. You can put 2 zeros if you want. And then how many in the ones?
2.
2. That's all you do. 132. You tell me. What am I going to write on the line? Everybody. 100 plus 30 plus 2 equals 132. Good job. And last but not least, 421. How many in the hundreds?
400.
400 plus 20 plus 1. Good job. So, number 9 down here, it says follow the directions. Be sure to read carefully. Circle the digit in the tens place. 790. Who can tell me what number's in the tens place? What number's in the tens place? Gavin? 9. So you may circle the 9. Number 10, circle the digit in the ones place. What number's in the ones place? Uh-oh, they're all the same number. What number?
9.
But which one? On the left or the right? The right, good job. That's the ones place. And then circle the digit in the hundreds place. Everybody, what number's in the hundreds place in 321?
3.
3. Good job.
They're trying to trick you on the 999.
They are trying to trick you, but we cannot be tricked, can we? All right, and then down here, we're just going to do the first 2. So our friend Graham, during our Brain Pop video, was saying, oh, so if they start with the same number, you have to go to the next number. Just like when we do ABC order, if a word starts with the same letter, you go to the next letter. Now, if the word or the number starts with the same number in the hundreds, you go to the next one, okay? So 137 and 841. Who remembers the Hungry Alligator song? We haven't sang that in months. The Hungry. What does he eat? Oh, the bigger number. So which one's bigger here? 137 or 841? So the Hungry Alligator eats the number that's greater, the bigger number. Then number 2, 239. Underline your hundreds place. And then 734. Which one's bigger? Which one's bigger?
734.
734. Excuse me. Good job.
Eyes and teeth.
You can draw eyes and teeth.
I did a
Good job.
whale.
Fantastic.
I did a whale.
All right. Good job.